So my name is Waithera Gaitho, and I wear many hats. One of the hats that I wear is as the Vice Chair of the ICT and Youth Sector Board in the Kenya Private Sector Alliance, as well as co-chair of the Agricultural Sector Network. I'm very happy to be part of this team that is putting together a policy document for the Busia County youth. And this is not a moment to take lightly, because a policy as a statement of intent then is describing the interests of the youth, not just as consumers, but also as producers and contributors to the growth and transformation of Busia County. So first and foremost, I would like to say hongera to the National Youth Council and to the UNDP, which is the United Nations Development Program, for being able to see the value of this particular process and investing very heavily in it. So the private sector is the engine of the economy of any country, and in Kenya I would say if the private sector is the engine of the economy, then the youth are the turbocharge of that engine. And the role of the youth, considering that 70% of the country is under the age of 35, play a critical role, not just in the present, but the future of the growth and socioeconomic transformation of this country. When we look at the latest statistics from the census, the 2019 census, youth constitute about 14 million, and that is youth aged between 18 and 35. 14 million Kenyans, and that is not a small number when you are looking at the economic growth or transformation, or even the stagnation or retardation of a country. And this process that has begun is really critical, especially in establishing the comparative advantage of counties, the comparative advantage of sub-counties, and the comparative advantage of each and every ward in every county. It is important to know not just what opportunities lie in each and every county, sub-county, and ward, if possible, even every village, in order to be able to solve those challenges and ensure that each and every village, all the way up to the county and even up to national level, or rather it would automatically impact national level, is actually in one way or another involved and in a socioeconomic activity, and is willing to actually contribute to the growth of the village, the growth of the sub-county, the growth of the county. And from the view of the private sector, we see the value of bringing together young people in business, because they also have a role to play in employment creation, not just as employees, but also as contributors to employment creation.